Hey everybody, how you all doing? I'm going on vacation really soon. On Saturday, I'm going to disappear. I'm going to Island House in Key West. If you have not been to Island House, just go. It's a really great sort of getaway. I go there a lot. I love it. It's always fun. And I'm going to spend a couple of days like the first 2 days. I'm just going to have my iPad. I wish that they made this thing so it's stuck in the back, but it doesn't. So it flops. It's kind of annoying. I'm just going to sit there with my book. I'm going to do that for like 2 days. Maybe even 3. Because that's what I always do when I first do stuff like that, because it just turns into like, I do a lot of reading, and I'll like, rip through 2 or 3 novels in 2 or 3 days, and it's a lot of fun, and I like doing that, and then I drink beer, and occasionally ogle men. But I usually just do like right out of the side of my eyes, so like they can't even tell I'm looking at them. I'm kind of good at that. Okay, so yeah, if you haven't been there, go, and I will send you a whole lot of vacation pictures. So thanks. Hey Jason, today my regiment out here at wherever he's stationed at, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, like I don't want to out anybody. We had a don't ask, don't tell briefing in preparation for the full repeal of the controversial and unconstitutional law. We're very happy about that. Slowly, it's happening, and it's happening, and there was a point where a lot of us thought that it would never happen, and here we are. To say the least, it was a very interesting conversation. The briefing was really no different than any other briefings we've had in regards to sexual harassment, equal opportunity, and racism, just that homosexuality's in the mix now. If you're found out to be gay, you won't be kicked out because of the Defense of Marriage Act, which is going soon, too, I hope. Same-sex relationships are not recognized, and spouses can not have the same benefits as heterosexual couples in regards to marriage and health care. Don't even get me started on the healthcare thing, because I already did the whole rant about, universal healthcare. Being Canadian, believe me, that universal healthcare is something I think everybody should. I try not to get too political on Gay Daily Hot, because I kind of rant off, and like I've got fagstag.com for my political rants, which I need to update because it's been a while, and then jasonmark.com, which like every so often I'll kind of throw something political on there. Or if you're my friend on Facebook, you know that I like go off on tirades there, and occasionally on Twitter. I'm a child of the digital age. Basically, the one thing that has changed is we can't get kicked out if they find out who we like to fuck. Anything else, you still don't get the same treatment. I know it's unfair. It's a stepping stone, and it's a big one. So let's just be happy about that. Okay. With time, I'm sure that it will change. Yes, it will. The funniest thing, though, was the questions. Some of the questions were ridiculous, which I can believe, because some of the people are under the assumption that there weren't already gay people in the military, which you'd be amazed how many people in the military thought that there were no gay people in the military, because it blows your mind how clueless. You gotta love the straight guys. Like, God love them. Bless their little hearts. Some of them are kind of, dense. It comes with heterosexuality. I mean, not all of them. Some of my best friend is straight. But, even he'll admit he can be a little clueless sometimes when it comes to that. In regards to showers and rooming situations, they were also a little confused, thinking that there's never been any gay people in the showers and living situations already. It's just now that they're going to know about it. I also might add, just because you're a guy and straight doesn't mean I want to fuck you. But you'd be amazed how many of the straight guys think that because we're gay and they're straight that we want to have sex with them. It may be because they've seen some of our porn. Guilty. But it's my job. Get off my dress! I make porn, and sometimes the straight guy fetish, kind of sneaks into it. Because it's legitimate. It's a legitimate fetish. Turning the straight guy. Anyway, those of us who are gay, lesbian, bi, oh, by the way, just really quick, going back to the statement, do you notice that it's always the guys that you absolutely do not want to have sex with that all think that you want to have sex with them? What is that about? I should do an entire Shut Up Jason just about why is it that the guys that we would just never want to touch are the ones who are always just going, oh, the gay guys are fucking... It's like, dude, you should be so lucky. Those of us who are gay, lesbian, and bi in my unit... You said unit... most people don't know, or if they do know, most people don't care. We talked a little about it afterwards, and we were still pissed off by the new rules and by some of the people's questions. One person made a bad comparison between gay pride marches and the KKK, you know, because those things are the same, when trying to answer a question. Let me know what you think. Sorry for writing this essay. I'm sure you understand the complexity of this new ruling. I wish I totally understood the complexity of the new ruling. Okay, listen, this is the way that it goes. We're right now in a really weird period in gay history, which is we've worked so hard and done so much work that we're at the are you fucking happy now, did you get what you wanted stage of gay liberation, where for the first time ever a majority of Americans support marriage rights. For the first time in history, the vast majority of Americans think we should be able to serve. The vast majority of Americans believe that we should have immigration rights, and even there's some people who don't believe that we should have marriage equality. They still think we should have civil marriage equality, which I still have trouble figuring out how they split that hair. But it's like a whole. So we're at a weird point in gay history, which is that. There's going to be an adjustment period for a lot of people, because a lot of people don't realize that they know gay people. You touched on it yourself here. They just don't know. They don't know that we're there. They don't know what we look like or what we act like or what we want to do. And they've been maybe culturally taught to be afraid of us. And so we're going to, unfortunately, have to drag a few people kicking and screaming into the reality of the 21st century, which is that we're here and we're not going anywhere, and we don't, believe it or not, want to fuck you. Okay, some of you we do. But the point is that we're not, gonna... Okay, yes, I make... Damn it. Anyway, we're going to have to put up with some really stupid questions. We're going to have to put up with some really bizarre questions. We're going to have to put up with some strange assumptions about who we are and what we do and what we like. And it's just kind of the way that it's going to have to be. This is the end game, and I promise you that it's not going to last forever. But there's going to be a period of adjustment. Just like, when you come out to your parents, they're going to have a few questions for you. And it's not always going to be easy, and it's not always going to be a comfortable conversation, but you're going to have it, and it's just the way that it is. So there you go. Yes, there's going to be a period of adjustment. You're going to get asked some stupid questions. Don't react negatively. Don't get pissed. Don't condescendingly answer them. Be very frank and polite, and don't get all pissy. If somebody asks you, so you were the man or the woman? Oh, and you're going to get asked that. Just explain. There is no one. It's two men. That's kind of the whole point. Or you can go with the, do I look like a woman? And then they kind of go, oh, shit, yeah. And that's it. Like, just don't get angry at them, because the fact is that this is the first time that a lot of them have actually been given permission to ask. And I know from a lot of the younger straight guys that I've worked with in the porn industry, believe it or not, they don't always know the answers to the questions because they've never been given permission to ask before. And once the floodgates open up, the floodgates open up. So just meet it with a good sense of humor and understand that it comes from a good place. And that's it. And they're going to keep asking you questions, and I hope that you also keep asking me questions. See y'all later.